It's a myth that factory farms are feeding the world. They are jaw-droppingly wasteful and destructive. I was keen to hear firsthand from the people affected. This is their story as much as mine. This is a journey into Farmageddon. The last 2 hours, we've seen 9 mega dairies, each with an average of about 6,000 cows on each farm.
Dairies, they're like the silent killer right now. Next time you're eating cheese, you know that probably came from a mega dairy that's contaminating the water. Think about the children that are being affected, how they're getting sick. People need water. It's a basic human right.
We've just circled a mega dairy from the air, and there's a slurry lagoon down there as big as an Olympic swimming pool.
Generally speaking, with respect to waste lagoons, if you see a lagoon, you know groundwater is polluted. Most lagoons leak.
The family farm is not being supported or valued in the society. It's how much food can you produce and how cheaply, and that's not sustainable.
Industrially produced food might seem cheap, but not when you factor in external costs like damage to the environment and human health. Staggering. This is Chicken City behind us, the biggest chicken factory farm in the state of Maryland. And I reckon there must be upwards of 500,000 chickens being reared in those 25 or so windowless sheds.
We currently raise about 520 million birds annually. Those chickens produce 42 million cubic feet of waste a year.
All of this manure goes out onto our field. Nitrogen, phosphorus, and sediment pollutant overloads contribute to creating these dead spots.
Many species of fish have virtually disappeared or been greatly reduced in numbers. Oysters are almost gone.
The consumer enjoys the fact that they can buy inexpensive chicken in the grocery store. But what the consumer doesn't understand is there's so many hidden costs.
Factory farming and industrialization of the landscape are damaging people, animals, and the environment across the world. I've counted at least 15 of these large-scale pig farms in just a small area.
Ahí hay granjas, Xaltepec, ese sí pertenece al estado de Veracruz, igual hay granjas. Y cuando corre aire o cuando va uno pues, en el camino, se llega así el olor como a drenaje. Mucha gente se empezó a enfermar de gripa y así.
De alguna manera pues pedimos de verdad que no se instalen. Si de alguna manera quieren ayudar aquí a la comunidad, pues el pozo está bien, ¿no? Pero por ejemplo, para que lo ocupe para agrícola, para maíz, para frijol.
China is home to half the world's pigs. Six and a half thousand breeding sows, plus all the rearing pigs. This is a massive, massive industrial pig farm. This is what you get from pollution from factory farms and other things. You just get dead water. We're going into a small commercial pig farm that is upriver from Lake Tahoe. Not even enough room to lie down. Look at all these drugs. The hallmark of factory farms, these drugs are what they need to keep these animals alive. And the biggest single area of food waste on the planet is in feeding human edible crops to industrially reared animals. Those same crops could be used to feed an extra 4 billion people. We spent the last few days driving through the countryside here in Argentina, past vast monocultures of soya for factory farmed animals. Cows are driven off the land, crowded on feedlots. Just look at all these cows. They're walking in mud right up to their bellies, mud and excrement.
Las vacas que andaban a campo ahora están encerradas, supongo que será por la soja.
Argentina pierde cada año 200.000 hectáreas de bosques a raíz del avance de la frontera agrícola por el monocultivo de soja.
La siembra de soja, el desmonte, con lo cual es nuestra vida. El río contaminado, la población enferma con respecto de la siembra de soja, el agroquímico.
Estamos al lado de uno de los campos que están sembrados con soja transgénica dependiente de agrotóxicos, que para mí claramente es sinónimo de enfermedad, de daño a la salud.
Los primeros síntomas fue que se me adormeciera la lengua, después entré a sentir picazón en la piel. Very much in the epicenter of the soya industry here. The soya is coming from the fields, it's being crushed in the grain mills, being put onto ships like these and sent across the seas, being fed to pigs and poultry on factory farms. Factory farming is even destroying our oceans and wiping out our wildlife. Every year, millions of tons of fish are hauled out of this Pacific Ocean and they're fed to factory farmed animals.
Que no resulta lógico tomar 7 kilos de pescado para producir 1 kilo de harina, cuando hay tantas necesidades de hambre en todo el planeta. Y nos está llevando a condiciones de pobreza extrema.
This bay is a dead zone. It's been completely contaminated by pollution coming from the fish meal industry.
We have lost 95% of 40 million birds, only 2 million birds are left. That is driving a species to extinction.
And it's like a desert. You know, if you went back 60 years, this island would be covered with birds, absolutely covered. It's like nowhere I've been on Earth, just look at it.
Personas de Europa nos ayuden a salir de donde estamos.
There is a better way, which some farmers are already choosing. A way where the animals are happy, the people are happy, and the environment is happy too.
El objetivo, esa es mi visión de país hacia el futuro. Y esperemos que, bueno, que lo económico no prevalezca sobre la producción y sobre el futuro de las generaciones que vienen.
My customers have made a conscious decision to pay more for what they feed their families, to support systems that raise animals with good animal welfare and good environmental sustainability.
We can avert Farmageddon by avoiding overeating meat and choosing products from free-range, pasture-fed and organically reared animals. In this way, you're helping to build a brighter future for people, animals, and the environment. It's as simple as a choice that is presented to us with every meal, 3 times a day, every day.